is going to prevail and go back-to-back. Carlin by a car length over Pride Right.
Dash Media's coverage of the Australian Modified Sedan title, proudly brought to you by Speedway Sedans Australia. Heat number 9 coming up now, and Rodney Pimenta is in the middle of this pack. It's a pretty tough one.
Yeah, every heat race is always tough, and I think when you're out there with the tough ones, it sort of gauges where you are and where you're at, and hopefully if we can go forward a few spots, well, we know where we're at.
We got Brett Baxter in this race, along with Aidan Raymond, Todd Doyle and Brenton Mills, to name a few.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good mixture of Queensland and Victoria in there, so it should be an interesting one, that's for sure.
Well, best of luck. Let's have a look and see how you go.
No worries. Thanks, Jason, and thanks, Ash Media, for everything you do for our sport.
And we've got plenty more heats to go before this night is out, and then we've got tomorrow night to get through. Looking forward to the rest of the Anzac Day weekend. And we're ready to race the Trevandville start cards. Back to Jason.
Thanks very much, Neil. We're underway with heat number 9. And Raymond is the leader at the moment as they head out of turn number 2. Plenty of action again in this one. The yellow lights have come on. Raymond speeds away. I think he's getting a great lead, but it's all for naught. And we'll go again. Yes, that old time of Greg Wallings was restart coming up. Officials barking plenty of instructions out to the drivers after not being happy with the last start. They're away once again. Down into turn number 1 we go. Heat number 9 of the Australian title, and Raymond leads them side by side for second and third as they go down into the Northern Star Grandstand turn, and it's on for young and old. Harris still on the outside of him is the 66 of Corey Stein. They're 3 wide now as they head down the back straight. Brenton Mills has poked the nose in. Oh no! A one car went sideways and no one's leapt up in the air, and it's gone very untidy. Mills has ended up in the wall. The car that went up in the air was Russell Harris. Harris has now spun. He's been contacted by Graham Beer in the spin. This is all happening down in turn number 1. Another car, I think, has a flat tyre, which is the 10 of Steve Jordan. And to quote Bill Laurie, it's all happening. So Steve Jordan is out. The front left-hand tyre, I think, is flat. Brody Boss is going infield. We've got Russell Harris parked up on the curb. Graham Beer made contact with Harris in the spin, and it was too good to be true, Neil, that we have 2 races go start to finish.
It was never going to happen. I think they had to call in the hook to
Ever changing fortunes. So back underway. It's Raymond, the leader, for Mills. Boss goes under Mills. So head down the back straight the first time, and Mills, I think, may have suffered some damage in that contact earlier on in the race. Yeah, the front left-hand wheel's about to fall off of Mills in 14. Out in front, it's Aidan Raymond getting away from Brody Boss. Back to Baxter in 3rd. 4th place is Stephen Quirk. 5th place now Corey Stein, as Mills continues to circulate with the front left-hand wheel. Holding on by a thread. Rodney Pimenta goes underneath him. Pimenta's well back in the field also. But out in front, it's the former national champion Aidan Raymond using all of the racetrack right out near the concrete wall. Brody Boss is able to close the gap. It's down to 1.064 of a second. Back in 3rd place, Brett Baxter, then Stephen Quirk. Behind Stephen Quirk is Corey Stein. Pimenta a long way off the pace, and so too an ailing Brenton Mills. The margin remains the same between Raymond and the 2nd place car of Boss. So head out of 3 and 4 once again. Aidan Raymond leads Boss. The margin's 0.9. Another one bites the dust. Oh! Stephen Quirk's gone up in smoke and it's on fire. The red lights have immediately come on. And we have a fire on the 47 car. Stephen Quirk stopped down in turn 1, the fire brigade on its way, but a big ball of flame underneath the bonnet of the 47. What else can possibly happen tonight? 6 to go. Aidan Raymond leads them past the strike once again. Brody Boss in second place. There's only 5 cars left. Baxter in third. Back to Corey Stein and then Rodney Pimenta. Quebec obviously went on up in flames and he's out, and Brenton Mills retired with that front left. So go down into turn number 1. Raymond. Back then to Boss. Third place is that of Baxter, Stein, and fifth place is Pimenta. And our race leader comes out at turn number 4 with 4 remaining on the time. And he's going beautifully. 15.527 that time around. Second place, Boss, then Baxter, Stein, and Pimenta. And that is the order. Out of turn 4 they come. Raymond the leader. Getting away from Brody Boss. 2 seconds the margin now. Third place, Baxter. He's under pressure from Stein, who comes underneath. So head down the back straight. This time around there's 2 laps to run in heat number 9 of the Australian Championship for modified sedans here at Lismore. And it's all Aidan Raymond in the 28 car. Back in second place, Boss, then Baxter. As they come out of turn 4, the white flag is out, 1 to run. And he's well and truly home and hosed. A mile out in front now, 3.6 seconds the good of Boss, Baxter, Stein and Pimenta. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Aidan Raymond. The former national champion wins heat number 9. Second place will go the way of Brody Boss. Back then to Baxter, Stein and Pimenta. No one else completed the distance. That didn't sound good for Rodney Pimenta as he crossed the line either. No time for the race due to the stoppage. Aidan Raymond won by 3.809 seconds. He set the quick lap of the race, 15.527. It was Aidan Raymond, Brody Boss and Brett Baxter in heat number 9.
Thank you, Jason. And Aidan Raymond on fire on that one. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. We'll find out how he thinks about it as we go down to Tony on the infield.
Yeah, thanks, Neil. Yeah, I'm down here with Aidan Raymond. He's going to keep the car running, and I'll get a little bit closer because there's some nice warm air coming off this car. Mate, the car looked like it was on rails for most of that heat. It looked like you almost found a bit of a cushion up in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I was kind of aiming for it, to be honest. Yeah, it can just work out that heat, but I needed that after the stuff up in the first one.
Yeah, all right. Look, they're going to get out here quick, but I'm sure you got a couple of people to thank after that one.
Yeah, mate, thanks to Dad and all the boys down there. They helped us fix it after the heat one. Got a lot of work to do from here, but keep going away.
Yeah, he's certainly a long way in front. The car just looked a picture headed around that time. That last 3 or 4 laps, the thing just looked like you could go anywhere, do anything you wanted in it.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, sometimes it's not sure how good you're going until someone says that, but yeah, we'll assess how we are speed-wise to everyone else and go from there.
All right, mate. We'll let you get back to the pits. You got a little bit of work to do. And it did. That car looked like he could put it just about anywhere. That last sort of 4 or 5 laps of that heat, Neil Marks, he had that thing all under control.